What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and it's time for our mid-season predictions for college football. We're going to go back and look at how our predictions are doing so far based off the preseason predictions, and I'm going to give myself a do-over on the second half of the season. I realize some teams have already played 7 games, some have only played 6, but as far as our layout here, the left side is now complete. We're going to start off with Alabama. We're going to do some of the main teams in the SEC today. We'll go through and do the Big Ten tomorrow, ACC Wednesday or Tuesday, Big 12 Wednesday, Pac-12 Thursday, or maybe the other way around, I don't know. And then Friday we'll go through and show every team that maybe I didn't get to. Give my conference predictions and playoff predictions at this point in the season. And there's a lot of teams that have made a lot of changes on. Some teams we're kind of sticking to the course of what we did preseason. But we'll go through all the teams and I'll show you. And I'm not going to show you any of the predictions from all of the comments. We'll do that at the end of the season. There will be some pretty funny ones, just like there was last year. So here we go with Alabama. And this is my predictions. You see I had them losing to Florida State. I had them losing to Auburn. I think, you know, that Florida State game, I think that they had a chance to lose it. They made some big plays in the second half and pulled away. But Florida State, before DeAndre Francois, I think was a good enough team to possibly pull out that win. So I don't think I did a horrible job on that prediction. Obviously, I missed it. I'm not going to get them all right. But Alabama was the better team at the end of the day. So let's just look at what we're going to do is we're going to show my predictions, and then I'll show you the games that I got wrong so far. And that's the only game that I've missed for Alabama. That was really the only, game that we really even would consider that they would lose, honestly. Texas A&M was a pretty close game, but other than that, they've been rolling so far. So now let's look ahead to the right side of the schedule. We're going to do a clean slate. We've changed Florida State to a victory there. Mercer, go ahead and put that one in because there's no need to talk about that game. So we'll start off with Tennessee. Tennessee is not doing very good right now. They bring in a new quarterback. And, he is a dual threat. He is a runner, so maybe that gives Alabama a little bit of trouble. But I see them winning this game big. I don't think it'll be close at all. And I think they roll over Tennessee. Could be Butch Jones' final game at Tennessee. I don't think they're going to fire him this week because they don't want a new coach coming into Alabama. But after that one, I think, maybe he's done. Unless they're somewhat competitive, then maybe he hangs around. All right, LSU, a team that's all of a sudden looking like a lot better team. I'm not buying it. I know they had that win against Auburn. I think that had more to do with Auburn than it did LSU. I still don't think they're a great team. I think they're better than they looked early in the year. I don't think they're a team that would normally lose to Troy. I don't think that's the real LSU. But I don't think they have any chance against Alabama, honestly. I'm sorry, but I just don't, especially in Tuscaloosa. Mississippi State, Nick Fitzgerald could cause a little bit of problems for Alabama. That might be the closest game on the rest of their schedule besides Auburn. But in the end, I do think that Alabama wins that game on the road. I don't think it'll be close, really. Maybe Mississippi State hangs around until about halftime. I don't think it'll be as close as the Texas A&M game. So now we've got the Auburn game. Again, you saw my original predictions. I had Auburn winning this game. I have changed my mind about this one. Auburn is just not what I thought that they were going to be. I think they have the potential to win this game, but they're just not. The game plan, the offense is not what it should be based on the personnel. They do not pass the ball enough with Jarrett Stidham. All they do is throw the ball down the field and run it. I've already talked about that. It's driving me crazy. But, I think Alabama wins that game. I think it'll be a low-scoring game. I think Auburn will fight hard, similar to some of these other games we've seen in the last few years. Because of the defense, I think Auburn hangs around in this game. But in the end, Alabama wins it. And my opinion of Alabama really hasn't changed. I still think they're going to be in trouble, possibly in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts still is not where he needs to be passing the football. But still, they got that dominant defense, that run game, as you would expect. But as far as the regular season goes, I do not see them losing a game. You can see here, this is my preseason predictions, 10-2, 7-1. obviously can put an X over that, because now I have them going 12-0, 8-0 in the conference, and I just don't see anybody on the schedule capable of beating them. Auburn has the potential to do it if they would live up to what they could potentially be. They have a chance maybe to win that game, but as of right now, I don't see it happening, and I think Alabama wins that game. Now, do I have them winning the SEC championship? Do I have them getting into the playoffs? How far in the playoffs? Do I have them win the national championship? All of that will be answered Friday. On Friday, we'll go through and finish up any teams we did not do. We'll go through and do our conference championship predictions, and then move on to the playoffs. So all of that, again, Friday. This is going to be a week-long series here, and we'll wrap it all up then. So that's it for now. Alabama's regular season, I've got them at 12-0, 8-0 in the conference. Go ahead and leave your comment down below with what you think Alabama is going to do for the rest of this season. Thanks for watching this video, and watch for more of these the rest of today and the rest of this week all here on the SG1 Sports YouTube channel.